Hello my dear students, a very good morning everyone. I am Shashank and I welcome you all on Exampur SSC English Medium YouTube channel. So, very good morning everyone and welcome to session, and please confirm your attendance guys. Then we are going to start our today's session, and today it is the 30th session of the previous year question series. So this is the 30th session of previous year question series, in which today it is the exam of CPO. So we will be discussing the CPO sessions, questions, CHSL and stenographer. So students, first of all, please confirm your attendance and then we are going to start the today's discussion. So then we are going to start today's discussion. That is for the previous year paper 30, and this is for the 3 of the examination, CPO, CHSL and STENO, and today is CPO examination. So after this guys, we will be just targeting the CHSL and stenographer and also the MTS examination that is upcoming. So Harish, very good morning and welcome to the session. Good morning guys and welcome to the session everyone. Okay, so guys, now let's begin the session. So let's start the session of today. Let's start the session of today. Let's start the session of today guys. And today we are going to discuss 3 of the questions. So is in this class also for CGL. So some of the questions that I have kept for the CGL as well. So but we are mainly targeting these 3 exams because today is the CPO exam. So after this the CPO will end and then we will be targeting the MTS also, because MTS maximum number of students they fill the MTS exam as well. So Vijay, good morning. So let's start the session guys. Oh. So this is the first question, that Gautam Buddha's first female disciple was. So actually who was the first female disciple of Gautam Buddha? This is the question. Who was the first female disciple of Gautam Buddha? Is it his foster mother, his father, or none of the above? So who was the first female disciple of Gautam Buddha? So two of them, the options are very much absurd guys. So who was the first female disciple of Gautam Buddha? First female disciple. Okay, his foster mother, his mother, father, or none of the above. So first female disciple of Gautam Buddha. Okay, what will be the answer? So Vijay is saying option A. Then Harika, good morning. And the guy's correct answer, first female disciple. Father cannot be the female. Father cannot be the female. So it is struck off. The 3 options are there. His foster mother, his mother, and his none of the above. Guys, the mother of Gautam Buddha was Mahamaya. Mahamaya. She died after the 7 days of birth of Gautam Buddha. So Mahamaya died after 7 days. Died after 7 days of birth of Gautam Buddha. So mother cannot be the answer, and the correct answer will be guys his foster mother, that was Prajapati Gautami. Prajapati Gautami, she was the first bhikkhuni. Bhikkhuni means female monk of Gautam Buddha, and first female disciple of Gautam Buddha was his foster mother, that was Prajapati Gautami. And the entry of females in the Sangh, that was being recommended by Anand. So Anand requested Gautam Buddha to give entry of females in Buddhist Sangh. In Buddhist Sangh. So the correct answer will be guys option A, that is the Anand. So that was the Prajapati Gautami. She was the first bhikkhuni. Bhikkhuni means lady monk in the Buddhist Sangh. So she was the first female disciple of Gautam Buddha. So first female disciple was his foster mother, that was Prajapati Gautami. So correct answer will be option A. Now guys, there is a small question from my side. My question to you is ki what was the minimum age to become a Buddhist monk? So what was the minimum age? What was the minimum age to become Buddhist monk? Can you tell me? I have discussed this question earlier also. Ki what was the minimum age to become a? Any possibility, sir? Any possibility of CGL question? Please bring this time. Any possibility of CGL? So in evening time we are discussing the CGL question only. So Vijay, in evening, that is the completely dedicated slot for English for CGL. And once the CPO exam will be completed, then we will be targeting the CGL, and also we will be bringing some 25 days to 30 days session to crack only the CGL examination tier 1. So the next question before you is, that is from my side, the question, what was the minimum age to become a Buddhist monk? So what was the minimum age to become a Buddhist monk? What was the minimum age, guys? If any person wishes to become a Buddhist monk, what should be the minimum age of that person? What should be the minimum age of that person if any person wishes to become a Buddhist monk? What should be the minimum age of that person? Any guesses from anyone? Any guesses, guys? Only the rough guess will also work. But I still remember I have discussed this question. Ki what was the minimum age to become a Buddhist monk? So if any person wishes to adopt Buddhism and want to become a Buddhist monk, the minimum age was 15 years. So the minimum age to become a Buddhist monk was 15 years. So 15 years was the minimum age to become a Buddhist monk. So his foster mother was the first female disciple. 15 years. It is not 21, guys. It is not 16. It was 15 years. Now come to the next question. The question is ki which Buddhist council the Buddhism was divided into Theravadi and Mahasanghic. So in which Buddhist council, guys, Buddhism was divided into Theravadi and Mahasanghic. So Buddhism was divided into Theravadi and Mahasanghic in which Buddhist council? And your options are 4th, 3rd, 2nd or 1st. So in which Buddhist council Buddhism was divided into Theravadi and Mahasanghic? So Theravadi, Mahasanghic, that was divided in which Buddhist council? So in which Buddhist council Buddhism was divided for the first time? Okay, let's see the correct answer, guys. Students, they are saying option C. Okay, Vijay is saying option A. Okay, guys. First of all, guys, Theravadi and Mahasanghic, this was the first division in Buddhism. And this happened in the second Buddhist council, that was in 383 BC. Chullavagga Vaishali. That was during the time of Kalashok from Shishunag dynasty. So correct answer will be second Buddhist council. Guys, Theravadi, Ther word, it is a Pali word which means elder. So those who believe in the original teaching of Buddha, they were called Theravadi. And Mahasanghic, they believe in liberal teaching or liberal explanation of the teaching of Buddha. So they believe in the liberal explanation of the teaching of Buddha. Liberal explanation of teaching of Buddha. So they believe in liberal explanation of the teaching of Buddha. So correct answer will be option C, guys. Now during from the second Buddhist council till fourth Buddhist council, the dispute was being solved. And in the fourth Buddhist council, Buddhism was finally divided. Buddhism was finally divided into Hinayana and Mahayana. Mahayana and Hinayana. Mahayana and Hinayana. So in the fourth Buddhist council, guys, Buddhism was finally divided into Hinayana and Mahayana, but for the first time it was divided into Theravadi and Mahasangik. Theravadi, they later became Hinayana. So Theravadi, they later became Hinayana, and Mahasangik, they later became Mahayana. So Mahasangik, they later became Mahayana. Theravadi, they later became Hinayana. Therefore, for Theravadi and Mahasangik, it was not fourth Buddhist council, it was second Buddhist council. So in second Buddhist council, they were divided into Theravadi and Mahasangik. Therefore, correct answer will be option C, guys, not option A. So it is second Buddhist council, not fourth Buddhist council. Later, guys, these Theravadis, once again the dispute arose, they converted into Hinayana, and these Mahasanghik, they converted into Mahayana. Therefore, correct answer will be option C. Now, come to the next question, ki which of the following symbol is associated with the birth of Gautam Buddha? So, which of the following symbol, my dear, is connected with the birth of Gautam Buddha? Is it tiger, wheel, stupas or lotus? So, which of the following was connected with the birth of Gautam Buddha? Birth of Gautam Buddha, which was connected. Okay, let's see the correct answer. Oh, so Harika saying D, then Vijay is saying B, then Harish is also going for D. Okay, let's see some more responses. Okay, let's see some more responses, guys. Okay, guys, for this question, that is the which of the following was the symbol of the birth of Gautam Buddha? That is none other than lotus, because it is said that ki lotus always blossom in the morning time period. Now, when Gautam Buddha was born around night on the day of Vaishak Purnima, in night the lotus got blossomed. In night the lotus got blossomed. Therefore, the lotus is symbolized as the birth of Buddha. Birth of Buddha. Because you will find that the lotus flower, they always blossom during the morning time. And when Gautam Buddha was born on Vaishak Purnima, that was during the night. In the night time, the lotus got blossomed. Therefore, lotus is symbolizes as the birth of Gautam Buddha. White elephant is symbolizes as the conceiving of Buddha. Conceiving of Buddha. Tiger, it is not associated with anything. Wheel, that is associated with Dhamma Chakra Pravartan. That is the first sermon of Buddha. Then stupa, that symbolizes the death or demise of Buddha. And peepal tree symbolizes the enlightenment. Peepal tree symbolizes the enlightenment. Therefore, correct answer will be option D, that is lotus. So definitely all of you guys, those students who are saying option D, they are correct, because stupa, they symbolizes the demise of Buddha. White elephant, that is conceiving of the Buddha. And horse, horse symbolizes the great renunciation. Great renunciation of Buddha. That means कि when Buddha left his home at the age of 29. So when Buddha left his home for the search of enlightenment, so that is the symbol is the horse. So horse is the symbol of that is the great renunciation. And great renunciation, what it means, when Buddha left his home for the search of enlightenment, that symbolizes horse, because it is said that Buddha on his horse Kanthak and with his charioteer Channa, he left the home during the midnight at the age of 29 years, and just at the age of 35 years he got enlightened. Therefore, correct answer will be, guys, lotus, that symbolizes the birth of Buddha. Now you might be thinking ki why these symbols are there, because none of us at that point of time has also seen Buddha in reality. Therefore, after the demise of Buddha, Buddha was represented through different symbols, and these are the symbols associated with the Gautam Buddha different phases of the life. So, I hope, guys, this should be clear to all of you. Is it clear? Then please tell me. Then I will be moving to the next question to discuss. Is it clear to all of you? And tiger is not associated with anything. Tiger is not associated with anything other than this lion. Lions means spreading the spreading the message of Buddha. Therefore, correct answer will be option D. Now, okay, let's see. They have just put the animation on all of the things. Now, come to the next question, my dear students. Ki among the following, who was the teacher of Gautam Buddha? So, out of these, who was the teacher of Gautam Buddha? Is it Panini, Uddatta Ramaputta, Patanjali, or Kautilya? So, who was the teacher of Gautam Buddha during this point of time? Okay, guys, what will be the correct answer? Ki among the following, who was the teacher of Gautam Buddha? And maximum students, they are saying Uddatta Ramaput. Uddatta Ramaput is the correct answer, and he was the resident of Gaya. So he was the resident of Gaya, and he taught him yoga philosophy. Taught Buddha yoga philosophy. Taught Buddha yoga philosophy, that means how to control your body. And actually, guys, Gautam Buddha has two teachers, in fact. One was Alar Kalam and Uddat Ramaput. Alar Kalam was the resident of Vaishali, and he taught him the Sankhya philosophy. Then Panini was the grammarian of Sanskrit, and he wrote a very famous book, that is Ashtadhyayi. Ashtadhyayi, that is having the 8 chapters, therefore it is called Ashtadhyayi. Now Patanjali, he was in the court of Pushyamitra Shunga, and he wrote Mahabhashya, which is a commentary on Ashtadhyayi. And Kautilya, mentor of Chandragupta Maurya, and he wrote a very famous book, that is Arthashastra. And these all are books written in Sanskrit. Therefore, correct answer will be Uddatta Ramaput. Uddatta Ramaput, resident of Gaya, and taught Gautam Buddha the yoga philosophy. Therefore, correct answer will be option B, guys, that is Uddatta Ramaput. Now, come to a very easy question. I know I have discussed this question as well. In the context of BHIM UPI, what does I stands in BHIM? So, what does I stands in BHIM? When we use BHIM UPI, this is the app of Government of India and it is available on Google Play Store. So, the next question is ki what is I in the full form of BHIM UPI, that what I stands for? Okay. So, what is the full form of BHIM, guys? Oh, very good. Okay, Harika, Vijay, they are saying option D. BHIM, that is Bharat Interface for Money. Bharat Interface for Money, so that is the interface. And UPI full form, Unified Payment Interface. So this is Unified Payment Interface, that is UPI, and through this UPI, guys, you can send the money in on real time basis. You can send money in real time basis, that is also without any charge, without any charge. But different bank, they have the different limitation for the UPI. Different bank, they have different limitations for UPI. It is not like that at any point of time, any type of amount that you can transfer. So every bank has their own limitation for UPI. For example, if you are using Axis Bank, then maximum you can transfer 1 lakh at a time. Maximum you can transfer 1 lakh at a time. For example, if you are using Indian Overseas Bank UPI, then you can maximum transfer 25,000 at a time or in a day. So that depends upon bank to bank. That is the maximum amount that you can transfer, and this transfer can be done without paying any charge, and it is available 24/7. So its availability is 24/7. So you can send money on 24/7 basis without any charge, but different bank have different maximum limit for UPI. So it is not like that it is completely uniform. Every bank has their own limit for UPI transactions. So BHIM, it is the app of Government of India. BHIM, it is the app of Government of India. Now guys, tell me one question, कि whenever you go to any shop to purchase anything, in fact on a basic grocery shop, the QR code is displayed. So the shopkeeper keeps the QR code, either it is of PhonePe, Paytm, Google Pay. Now every type of QR code except all type of money. What is the full form of QR? What is the full form of QR? And Bharat Pay, that was the company of Ashneer Grover, the very famous shark in Shark Tank India first season. So his QR, his company name is Bharat Pay, that makes the QR. What is the full form of QR? What is the full form of QR, guys? In the What is the full form of QR? Through BHIM, you can also send money directly through the QR code. Yes, very good, Vijay. That is quick response code. So that is called quick response code. So that is called the quick response code. Okay, that is quick response code. Definitely Pawan, Vijay, that is quick response code. And let me tell you a very funny incident. Couple of months back, I went to the Hanuman temple of Connaught Place. Connaught Place in Delhi, it is a very famous Hanuman temple is there in Connaught Place, Delhi. So I with my mother and my missus, so I went to there. We just did the puja, and once I was coming back, soon I saw a beggar. So there was a beggar, and what happened? The beggar, so I just tried to give him some money. So I don't have the change, I only have the big currency note. So what he did, so he just turned up his begging bowl on which the QR code of Paytm was there. On which the QR code of Paytm was there. So he said, you can Paytm me the money, in fact. So that was a very surprising thing, that in fact a beggar is so much knowledgeable that he is using the QR code before his begging, on behind his begging bowl. He said, if you don't have the change, then it's well and good. Now you can scan the code and you can give the money. So that was a very strange thing, during the COVID situation or during the lockdown situation, everyone started using, in fact the beggars of Delhi, they are very much sincere. Okay, if you don't have the change, no worries, you can directly give through the, and he has a QR code just on the behind his begging bowl. So he just turned up his begging bowl like this and said, okay, you can scan and pay. So I was speechless for a moment. I was completely dumbstruck and speechless ki what to say. Then then what I did, just I scanned the Paytm and gave him the money. Huh. So that was a very interesting thing that I saw. So my mother is saying, okay, I told to my mother, ki, see, this is the quality of the beggars of Delhi. So they are very much aware about the different payment interfaces. So they have used the modern techniques for the begging. Okay, if you don't have money, don't worry. So you can directly pay through the Paytm or Google Pay. So this is the quality of beggars, in fact, in Delhi. So that was a very strange thing that I witnessed when I was traveling, when I was in the temple. So then I thought, okay, these are also very much financially aware beggars. So these beggars are also very much financially aware. And through this, their business can be expanded, because some of the foreign travelers, foreign tourists, they also come, and through this they can also take the money from them. They can also take the money from them, from the foreign travelers, and they won't hesitate in giving money. Okay, they cannot give any excuses, I don't have change and all. So you can directly scan and pay him the amount that you wish to donate. So that was the quality. So that was a very strange thing. Therefore, correct answer will be option D. Now guys, come to the next question. Let's discuss the next question. Ki James Taylor was the first deputy governor of RBI. Sikandar Hayat Khan was the first Indian deputy governor of RBI, and at present RBI has definitely bank managers, definitely why they will be shocked. So they are the customers, and customers are like God for them. So they will bring the beggars with they will invite the beggars with the open hand if they are depositing good amount of money. And now you don't have to visit branch, everything is computerized, and with your mobile phone you can access each and every banking transactions. So what there is a need to go to the bank? First of all, the account can be opened directly through the application. You don't have to visit the bank, in fact. So come to this question guys. James Taylor was the first deputy governor of RBI. Sikandar Hayat Khan was the first Indian deputy governor, and at present we have 4 deputy governors. My dear students, James Taylor was the first deputy governor of RBI. This is correct. When Sir Osborne Smith was governor, he was deputy governor, and Osborne Smith, when resigned, then he became the governor. Sir Sikandar Hayat Khan was the first Indian deputy governor. This is also correct. And at present we have 4 deputy governors. So all these 3 statements are correct. So correct answer will be option A. Maximum of you might not be knowing कि James Taylor was earlier deputy governor, and when Sir Osborne Smith resigned from the post of governorship, he was elevated as governor. So first RBI governor was Sir Osborne Smith, and then deputy governor was James Taylor. And when Osborne Smith resigned, he was elevated as James Taylor was elevated as governor. James Taylor was elevated as governor. So correct answer will be guys option D, that is both all these 3 statements they are true. So all these 3 statements 1, 2 and 3 all are the true statements. Therefore correct answer will be option A, that is 1, 2 and 3. All these 3 statements are true. I hope my dear students that should be clear to all of you ki how James Taylor became the second RBI governor after the resignation of Sir Osborne Smith. Therefore correct answer will be option A. Now before I should move to the next question, I will request all of you to kindly download the Exampur app, and what features we are giving to you, that you should take a glance of it. First of all, through the app you will be getting the free job alerts of all the vacancies that is coming for you, so that you cannot miss any of the vacancy due to ignorance. Okay, I was not aware of that vacancy when it came, when the last date ended. That should not be there. So you should maximize your chances of job. Now, structured paid courses we are offering at a very affordable fee. Very affordable fee we are offering. Then free PDFs of the current affairs, including the free PDFs of current affairs, and it is available bilingually, that is in English plus in Hindi, so that you can read in any of the languages. Then unlimited quiz to practice, and these quizzes will be the subject wise plus full length quiz. Then free previous year solved paper you will be getting to strategize the exam. And all India scholarship test to judge your performance. And it is available on Google Play Store. So it is also available on the Google Play Store, through which you can download. And there is a very easy way. First of all, you have to download. Then you have, if you are using for the first time, you have to click on Let's Register. And once you will click on Let's Register, guys, a form will be open. There you have to fill basic of your details and you have to click on Let's Register. The app will get registered, and other than the structured paid courses, everything you can access without any charge. Other than this structured paid courses, everything you can access without any charge. So that is a benefit of the application. Now let's come to the next question. Okay, next question is this, guys. In Mauryan period, Sitaadhyaksha was officer in charge of related to superintendent of the ship, superintendent of the mines, superintendent of the port, or superintendent of the agriculture. Sitaadhyaksha was superintendent of what? So Sitaadhyaksha was the superintendent of what? Okay, Sitaadhyaksha was superintendent of what, guys? Okay, Harika, you are saying option D. Then Chaitalu Morsi is saying option C. Guys, first of all, Sitaadhyaksha, Sita, it means agriculturable land, and Adhyaksha means head. So head of the agriculturable land, that was called superintendent of agriculture. Then superintendent of port, that was called Patanadhyaksha. Then superintendent of mines, Akradhyaksha. And superintendent of ship, that is called Navadhyaksha. That was called Navadhyaksha. Therefore, correct answer will be option D, guys, that is the superintendent of agriculture. Superintendent of agriculture. And Mauryans, they have the largest tax net system because of the largest bureaucracy in ancient India. Mauryans, they have the largest bureaucracy in ancient India. Mauryans, they have largest bureaucracy of ancient India, as they have largest tax net system. As they have largest tax net system. So largest bureaucracy of the ancient India was of Mauryans, and on every profession the tax was being taken. On every profession the tax was being taken. Therefore in Mauryan time period every profession was legalized. Every profession that was legalized, in fact the profession of gambling, in fact the profession of prostitution, and all these all were legalized during the time of Mauryans, because there were superintendent, like superintendent of gambling, that was called superintendent of this prostitutional activities, they were called uh, the name of that officer was Ganikadhyaksh. So he was the superintendent of the brothels, in fact, in the Mauryan time period. And you will find that they have the superintendent of the casinos as well. So every type of profession that was legalized during the time of Mauryans. And they have the largest tax net system because they have to support the largest bureaucracy of ancient India. So they have the largest tax net system to support the largest bureaucracy of ancient India. Therefore, for Sitaadhyaksha, it was the superintendent of agriculture. I hope, my dear students, that should be clear to all of you. Is it clear to everyone? Then please let me know. Then I will be moving to the next question. Okay, let's come to the next question. Which Indian king is mentioned as Agrames in Greek text? So, which of the Indian king is mentioned as Agrames in Greek text? Greek text. Who was mentioned as Agrames? Is it Ashok, Chandragupta Maurya, Bindusar, or none of the above? So, who was mentioned as Agrames in the Greek literature? Agrames in Greek literature, guys. Who was mentioned as Agrames in Greek literature? Agrames in Greek literature, guys. Let's see the correct answer. Okay, Harika, you are saying option D. That is none of the above. C. So who was, if it is none of the above, so who was he? Guys, the correct answer will be option D, guys. That is none of the above. Ashoka, he was called Devanam Payadasi. That means beloved of God. Then Chandragupta Maurya, Sendrocotus, and Androcotus. Then Bindusar, he was called Amitra Ketis. He was called Amitra Ketis. Therefore, correct answer will be option D. That is none of the above. So this Agrames was Dhananand. And Dhananand, guys, he was contemporary of Alexander. Was contemporary of Alexander. So he was contemporary of Alexander as well. So Dhananand was contemporary of Alexander. Contemporary simply means ki one who shares the same time period. So one who shares the same time period, they are called contemporary. So contemporary means ki one who shares the same time period. Therefore, correct answer will be, guys, option D, that is none of the above. Okay, so I hope it is clear to all of you. So now the next question before us is ki the Doha is the capital of. Doha is the capital of, guys, for which country Doha is the capital? Doha, the 2022 FIFA World Cup is also going to organize. So Doha, it is the capital of Qatar. Very good. The capital of Bahrain is Manama. Oman, that is the Muscat. And what is the capital of Saudi Arabia, guys? What is the capital of Saudi Arabia? Hmm. Okay, very good, Saudi, very good, Vijay. That is the Riyadh. So Riyadh, it is the capital of Saudi Arabia. It is the capital of Saudi Arabia. So Saudi Arabia capital is Riyadh and it is the capital of Saudi Arabia. Bahrain, the capital is Manama. Qatar, it is the Doha, and Oman, that is the Muscat. Therefore, correct answer will be option C, guys. And in Doha or in Qatar, FIFA 2022 World Cup is going to organized. And Leon Messi became the brand ambassador, became the global ambassador of Byju's as well. That is a football player. So correct answer will be, guys, option C, that is the Qatar. Correct answer will be option C, that is the Qatar. Now, oh, so the 10th question was being left blank. So sorry, guys, 10th question is being left blank. So okay, so 10th question is left blank. So now we will be coming to the 11th question. So by mistake, they must have forgot to put the 10th question. So that is the DTP error that will be solved. That will not happen from the next session. So the 10th question was being left blank. So hopefully my DTP team member must have missed to put the question. Okay, guys, now come to the next question. The line of actual control is an effective border between which two countries? So line of actual control, it is an effective border between which two countries? Is it between India and Sri Lanka, India and Pakistan, India and Bangladesh, or India or China? So line of actual control, that is the effective border between India and China. So this is an effective border between India and China. Sri Lanka and India, we don't have the land boundary. So no land boundary. And there you will find Adams Bridge was there, that is also called Ram Setu, that connects the Dhanushkodi to Tilai Mannar. So that we have the Ram Setu called Adams Bridge also, that connects Dhanushkodi to Tilai Mannar. Dhanushkodi, that is in Rameshwaram, Tilai Mannar, it is in Sri Lanka. And there is the Pamban Bridge, Pamban Island, so it is in Pamban Island. So that is in Pamban Island. Pakistan, we have line of control, that is LOC. Bangladesh, zero operating line. Zero operating line, it is between India and Bangladesh. Zero operating line between India and Bangladesh. So correct answer will be option C, guys, that is China. And that was after 1962 Indo-China War. So that was a disputed area, Aksai Chin area, that is the disputed area between India and China, and that China just occupied from us during the Indo-China War of 1962. Therefore, correct answer will be, guys, option D. So it was an easy question, in fact. So it was an easy question, and in 1962, when Aksai Chin became the disputed one, and then China attacked India and took away that Aksai Chin from us. So then it became a disputed land between India and China, and forcefully they have just intruded our area. So forcefully they have intruded our area. Therefore, correct answer will be option C, D, guys, that is China. Now, let's come to the next question. Okay, now come to the next question. Consider the statement. So this type of question, the chances are of coming in CGL tier 2, because CGL now it is an upgraded version of civil. It is a just a one place down version of civil services. Since the general awareness will also come in paper section B of paper 2 mains, then definitely it is going to play an important or crucial role in your success. Now the question before you is कि the geometrical shape of Indus Valley is octagonal. John Marshall gave the name Indus Valley Civilization. So geometrical shape of Indus Valley, is it octagonal in shape, or John Marshall gave the name Indus Valley Civilization? Okay, what will be the answer? Okay, Vijay is saying option B. Harish is also going with option B. So, my dear students, don't forget to like and share the session. So, those who have joined us new, don't forget to like and share the session. And if you are first time visiting to our channel, please subscribe Exampur SSC English Medium YouTube channel. Okay, let's see the correct answer, my dear. So, correct answer will be option B, that is only 2. Octagonal, it was not octagonal, it is almost triangular. So, it is not octagonal, guys, it is almost triangular in shape. John Marshall gave the name Indus Valley Civilization in 1921 because maximum sites were found. They were around Indus River. So, maximum sites that were found, they were around river Indus. Therefore, it was called Indus Valley Civilization. But the actual name should be Harappan civilization. But the actual name should be Harappan civilization. Why actual name should be Harappan civilization, guys? The reason behind this is in archaeology, that is the excavational science, it is a rule that whenever any new civilization is being found, the name of that civilization which is kept on the first excavated site. So whenever any new civilization is found, the name of that civilization is always kept on the name of first excavated site. And first excavated site of this civilization was Harappa. Therefore it should be called Harappan civilization, because it was the first excavated site of Harappa. So it was the first excavated site of this civilization. Therefore, the actual name should be Harappan civilization, not Indus Valley. So, according to me, the best name should be Harappa, because it is a rule in archaeology that whenever you discover any new civilization, the name is always kept on the name of first excavated site. And first excavated site is Harappa. Therefore, it is called Harappan civilization. It should be called as Harappan civilization, not Indus Valley. So, this is the rule of archaeology. Therefore, correct answer will be option B, guys, that is only 2. Now, come to the next question. Let's come to the next question. Next question we have, my dear, to choose the correct chronology of the time period in ancient history. So you have to choose the correct chronology of the time period of ancient history. Is it Mesolithic, Paleolithic, Neolithic, Chalcolithic, Paleo, Neo, Chalco, Meso, Paleo, Meso, Neo, Chalco, or Paleo, Neo, Meso, Chalco? So what will be the correct sequence of this all Stone Age time period? Okay guys, see, the correct answer will be Paleolithic, Mesolithic, Neolithic and Chalcolithic. And Indus Valley civilization or Harappan civilization, that belong to Chalcolithic period. So this belong to Chalcolithic period. So Paleo, Meso, Neo or Chalco. So Old Stone Age, Middle Stone Age, New Stone Age and Copper Stone Age. So correct answer will be option C. Correct answer will be, guys, option C. Now, come to the next question. Who directed the film on Dacoit Queen Phoolan Devi? So there was a very famous art movie. The name of that movie was Bandit Queen. Who was the director of that movie? So Bandit Queen. Bandit Queen. Who was director? Who was the director of that movie? Who was director of that movie? So director of that movie Bandit Queen, the role was played by role of Phoolan Devi. It was played by Seema Biswas, and that was Shekhar Kapoor. So Shekhar Kapoor is a very famous movie director. He just directed the movie The Bandit Queen. Okay guys, come to the next question. Marriage, divorce and adoption, they are the entry in the seventh schedule of which of the following list? So marriage, divorce, inheritance, these are the subject of which of the following list? Is it union list, state list, concurrent list or none of the above? So marriage, divorce and that is marriage, divorce and adoption, they are the entry of which list in the seventh schedule? They are the entry of which list in the seventh schedule? Union list, state list, concurrent list. Okay guys, see, the correct answer will be what? It will be option C. It will be option C guys. It is the matter of concurrent list. So it is the matter of concurrent list. It is not the matter of union list, state list or none of the above. So correct answer will be it is the matter of concurrent list. So guys, with this I come up with the end of our today's session and I hope you must have found the session interesting and informative. So don't forget to like and share the session, as well as those who are new to our channel, please subscribe Exampur SSC English Medium YouTube channel. So that was all for the day. Bye bye everyone, and let's again meet at 5 p.m. for the session on Indian history exclusively for SSC CGL. So that was all for the day. Bye bye everyone. Again meet at 5 p.m.